our rat, Rattus norvegicus, but we like to call her Gert. Gert is lying in the supine position, which means she is on her back. Gert lived a happy life until she tried to outrun a semi-truck the other night. Obviously, the semi won. But now, Gert is here with us, and we know she would want us to help you learn a little bit about human anatomy by using her body. We realize Gert is not human, but you will clearly be able to see everything that we would point out to you in a human body right here on Gert's body. Today we will be showing you the skeletal system, the thoracic cavity, and the circulatory system.
We'd like to show you a few systems in our rat Gert. The skeletal system is nearly the same in a rat as it is in a human, and it keeps you from looking like this. First, looking at the rat's arm, you have the humerus, which is the upper part of the arm. Distal from the humerus would be the radius, right here, located on the top part of the lower arm, versus the ulna, which is located on the underneath portion of the lower arm. Moving on to the rat's leg, you would find the femur right here, which is at the top of the leg, which would compare to the humerus in the rat's arm. In the lower leg, you can see the tibia is the larger of the two leg bones, and it's located on top of the fibula, which you would find behind the tibia. Moving on to the thoracic cavity, you'll find the more commonly known organs in our friend Gert. You'll see the heart right here, which used to keep our friend Gert alive. Located inferior to the heart are the lungs, which take in the oxygen. The diaphragm is this thin layer right here, which separates the thoracic and abdominal cavity. Its primary muscle used to accommodate expulsion of air from the chest. The trachea is this vital organ in the respiratory system, and it's this inchworm-looking thing right here, superior from the heart. It also has cartilage rings that used to help Gert breathe. Next, we're going to move on to Gert's circulatory system. This is where you'll find some of Gert's arteries and veins that kept her alive by pumping blood to the rest of her body. First, we have the vena cava right here, which is responsible for returning blood to the heart. Vena cava is blue right above the heart, this blue vein. Next we have the aorta, which is this pink one. This pink artery right here that has a little bit of an arch to it. The aorta is the main artery of the circulatory system that carries blood out of the heart. Lateral from the aorta is the left common carotid artery, this pink artery right here. The common carotid artery supplied Gert's head and neck with blood. Over to the right, you'll see the right subclavian, which is this pink vein leading into the arm. This receives blood from the aortic arch and then sends the blood to the left and right arms. Close to the kidney here is this pink artery called the renal artery, which supplies the kidneys with blood. And finally, we move down to Gert's legs and we see the femoral artery veins on both sides here. These are important because they supply blood to the muscles and superficial tissues in the thigh.
Gert has many systems in her body that are used to keep her alive, and they all work together so that Gert could work properly. We only showed you a few systems, but they can give you an idea of how important it is that each body system functions properly. We'd like to give a shout out to Gert for allowing us to use her deceased body to help you guys add a little bit more to your knowledge of the body. Thanks for your time, Gert. Catch you on the flip side.